student an infinite amount of times to keep resubmitting work and extra credit until they're able to get to an A. The problem with that is you're teaching students not to do quality work from the very beginning. I'm not saying don't give people chances. I give people chances. I don't give you a lot of chances though, because then it becomes unfair to the students who did their work on time. But also the other problem with that is if you keep submitting and submitting and submitting until you get an A, you learn that trying and making efforts in the beginning don't really matter. You're going to get lots of chances to fix it. And also, sometimes you don't know what you really know and don't know. I had a post about curving grades saying, because when this keeps happening, you have no clue. You now have an A, but you don't know what you learned, what you didn't learn over all that, because eventually you just did enough and they just went ahead and gave you the A. The other problem with this method in high school and giving people 50% for doing nothing is students come to college with that expectation. And then they get their feelings hurt when their professor says, I don't take late work, or their professor says, I don't give extra credit, or I'm not going to allow you to resubmit this 5 times until you get 100 because you didn't learn to follow directions the first time. It's setting them up for failure. Yes, high school is more about learning, and so you're giving the students more grace to learn some of these things and some of these skills. But as they matriculate from first year to senior year, you have to start removing some of those rails. Otherwise, when they get to college and they do come to me and ask for some of these things, and you have to tell them, baby, this is college, this is not high school, and we're not going to do that. You have to do what the syllabus requires you to do from day one. You have to follow the instructions from day one. There will not be an infinite amount of passes and redos. There's no time for that. I teach 10-week quarters, 10 weeks to get stuff done. If I'm letting you resubmit stuff from 9 weeks ago, you have missed 8 weeks of material that you need to know. Keep the conversation going and stay STEM-tastic.